Welcome back to class. My name is Mike Ellis, and today I'll be taking us on Facebook advertising policies. The summary and the reason for this particular topic is that this is very important when it comes to advertising on Facebook, because at the end of the day, if you are not familiar with all these policies and you just keep doing trying and error, with repeated violations, repeated ad rejections, you discover that at the end of the day, your page may be restricted from advertising. And not only that, your ad account may be restricted from advertising as well. And not even only that, your business account may be advertising. If you followed, the previous topics, you understand the relation between business account and ad account, and even your personal Facebook account. So all these um accounts are related. So even your business account can be banned, and even at that, your personal Facebook account may be banned totally from advertising. It's when you have a Facebook account that you can create up to 3 business accounts. It's when you have a business account that you can create, ad accounts, different ad accounts under them. So if your Facebook account is restricted from advertising as a whole, that means maybe you have to go and open another Facebook account. So it's very important that you familiar yourself with all these policies. So we're going to talk about the summary here. However, in the text section below, you'll find a link to the um the comprehensive list of Facebook advertising policies here on the Meta page itself. So you can, after going through the summary, you can go ahead and familiarize yourself with the full details. So this is just the summary, and while going through this course we make you have an idea of what Facebook advertising policies is all about, you are still advised to, at the end of the day, read the comprehensive list and familiarize yourself with the entire details. So we're going to be taking them one after the other, so that at the end of the day we can have a good idea of what we are talking about. So number one on our list is personal attribute. Yeah, personal attribute is very simple. As you can see, don't personally address users by using words like you. What this is saying in essence is that whatever copy you want to write, don't talk to your audience in using the word you. Don't talk to your audience using the second person singular, which is you. So Facebook does not want that, and this is why. Because at the end of the day, you may end up, saying, you may want in the way you want to write your copy and all that, you may want to you may want to talk about them, like make them feel like they are in the situation you're trying to picture, like the situation you are trying to describe. Make them picture themselves exactly in that kind of situation you're trying to analyze, and you start using the word you. Facebook does not want that, because Facebook is very key. Facebook is very concerned about how people feel about the content they consume on their platforms. So they don't want anything that is too sensitive. They don't want anything that is degrading. They don't want anything that is emotionally, you know, that could attack the emotions of the audience. So whatever you do, don't use the word you at all. Just write your copy on a neutral ground. So the word you as you have here is prohibited. Don't use that keyword anywhere in your article and in your copy. And by extension, you may want to actually stay far from other words, related words like they, like your, like our, other words like that personalize, you understand what I'm saying in essence. So words like that, that makes you attack people, that makes you talk about people directly, that makes you, you know that makes you make them, that allows you to make them feel like you're actually talking about them. So words like that, please take care of that. Then number two, the Facebook brand, or in this case, let's say the Meta brand. So Facebook does not want you to use words that are they don't want you to use these keywords, and not just Facebook alone. Facebook, Meta, Instagram, WhatsApp, and all that. And if you must use them, please capitalize them. Because what Facebook does not want is that they don't want you to misuse the particular word. So they don't want you maybe to use this in a way that you now blend it with other content, and so you must make the word stand out, and don't make it the primary motive, the primary objective of the content. So Facebook, Meta, any brand name associated with Facebook, with Meta as a brand, as a platform, don't make the ad primarily about it. And even if your ad is teaching people how to run Facebook ads, where you really have to mention Facebook, just make sure that the Facebook, the WhatsApp, the Meta, anything is capitalized. So that is that about that. Then restricted keywords and subjects. For this particular policy, you if you run hard that that has issues with this, you may receive a lot of rejections, a lot of reasons, reasons that they may say, okay, due to personal attributes. They may say misleading claims. They may say adult content, adult product or services. They may even say discriminatory practices policy, a lot of words, a lot of um a lot of English that Facebook will just write. But in essence, everything they are saying is that they are restricted keywords and subjects that you should not even talk about. And this is especially if you're running health related product, if you're promoting health related product. So you should be very careful. Number one, anything like fat loss, anti-aging, and unsafe substances, you find a whole list of these when you read the comprehensive list, like I said earlier. So you should also read the comprehensive list to find the full details of everything Facebook is, does not want. So, but when you're running health related ads, you should be extra careful. Don't promise anything. Even if you are promoting a product, don't promise that the product cures a particular disease or this or others. No, just stay neutral. Make the copy like you're giving an information, and make the copy educative, not promotional. So just give information about the particular disease or ailment that you're trying to educate people on. And at the end of the whole copy, you may try to infuse the product there in a way that it will not look like you're trying to sell a particular product. So the next on our list is COVID-19 vaccine. This is just, you should not run hard on, discourage people from taking the vaccines. Well, I don't know what may want to prompt you to run ads on this before. So I think we should skip this. So we have before and after images. Actually, this is related to the anti-aging, fat loss, the restricted keywords and all that. So before and after images, Facebook does not want it. That is especially if you are selling health related product, if you're selling beauty product, if you're selling you know what I mean. So all these products that maybe skincare, okay, if you use this particular product, your face will look. Facebook does not want that, and not just the image alone. They do not want content that prioritizes this. So, like, so when it comes to anything regarding users' health, Facebook restricts before and after images that contain unexpected or unlikely results that generate negative self-perception. So, Facebook, like I said, during the first point we raised, I talked about the fact that Facebook does not want anything that affects the audience emotionally. So, any sensitive content is a no. So before and after images, don't even go there. Facebook will not allow it, no matter how, you know, how smart you think you can tweak the ad and all that. Even if it's approved, they will review again and it will end up being rejected again. So the next is the quality of content. This is where you have to, whatever you are doing, whatever copy you might be writing, you should also take the grammatical rules. Very important. Like the basic grammatical sentence construction is still very, very important. So Facebook might, disable your account if your ads are poor quality. This can maybe because of poor grammar, poor image quality, excessive use of capital letters, bad punctuations, or if you just jam everything, the whole content together without good spacing. So that means, if, in short, in summary, if your ad is very difficult to read, if the content is very difficult to read, so you may still be rejected for that. So make sure that as much as you know how to write a good copy, you know how to make sure that the basic English sentence construction, the basic English grammatical rules are still followed religiously. So the next on our point is targeting. You can't use targeted ads to discriminate against, harass, provoke, or disparage users, or to engage in predatory advertising practices. Your custom audience must comply with the applicable terms. So during the process of selecting your audience, your targeted audience, creating your custom audience and all that, you should also be careful not to pick a particular audience that would trigger the AI that is actually reviewing the ad to think that you're trying to run a you know an ad that is going to maybe harass a certain group of people, or a certain race, or a certain religion, or a certain set of people. So to find more information about this, you follow the link in the text section to read the comprehensive details about the Facebook advertising policy. So the next is lead ads. So if you're running lead ads, of course, if you choose the lead or objective when you're running your ad, I think you should only be able to collect information like name, email address, and maybe phone number. So there are certain information that Facebook will not allow you to collect from audience. Just as you have a account number, health information, religion, and all that. So Facebook believes that these details are actually personal. So they will not allow you to run ads that collect these details. So then we have restricted content. Be sure to check your regional guidelines on any subject that are controlled by the state, such as alcohol, casinos, tobacco product, etc. Actually, this is based on your locality. The country you are in, that you're running the ad from, whatever content that the country actually restricts from public use, you still be judged by it. So you should make sure that you get familiar with whatever restricted content exists in your maybe state or country before you attempt to run Facebook ads. So this should be the end of the summary of Facebook advertising policy. However, like I said, follow the link in the text section below to get yourself familiar with the comprehensive details. The step by step listed, it may be long. That is why there is a summary. So it may be too long, but then take your time to go through, read one after the other so that you save yourself from unnecessary trouble, unnecessary back and forth of account ban, reviewing, um requesting review, confirming identity, opening live chat, back and forth calls, email correspondence, and all that. So make sure that you are in good standing so that you save yourself from the whole headache. So that is the essence of this, and I believe that we've gotten something from this summary. And like I said, follow the link in the text section below to get familiar with the whole content.